Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am live, and it's about 11:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've been at the computer gathering information and seeing what's going on. I actually bought a couple local newspapers as well. I'm thinking about starting kind of a local podcast. And there's a few different things that I wanted to discuss with everyone, but I think today is going to be primarily about sentiment. Because I don't want to see a lot of people getting burned, hurt, confused. And so I figured I would just kind of spell some things out because, I took a break last week and, we had a bit of a red candle or a green candle day. And it just happened to be, a day when I decided I was going to come on. And I saw a couple comments like, of course, you're back when it's green, right? And I'm like, okay, dude, I've been here since 2017. Where have you been? But yes, you guys are making the live. I am live. Let it loose, says J. Crew. And that's basically what today is. It's Friday. I want to have a good weekend. And, if I don't do a certain amount of work, I start to get in my head and I start to feel like I don't deserve anything. And and I'm like, well, what can I do? And I dabble in so many different projects and I kind of wait for one to really grab my attention and keep me pushing forward. Because quite frankly, I like working 15 hours sometimes. I like just grinding until I can't see and my eyes are falling shut. I mean, it sounds terrible maybe to some, but for me, I like progress and time is limited in the world, so I just and I look at the charts and I watch other YouTubers and I watch a lot of the people, a lot of the talking heads in the space, and I feel like some of it can be very, very confusing. I feel like to some extent you have the bears and a lot of the vocal bears I feel are they're looking for engagement. I think for the most part. I don't really think that anybody is truly bearish right now. I don't see how anybody could. It's nonsensical. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I think what we're really doing, and the longer I look at the charts and the longer I look at the data and everything else that's happening in the space, the more I feel like this rip, I believe is going to be very sudden, unexpected. And I don't think, I think it's kind of like the second coming, right? It's like, nobody can predict it and all of that. And I'm seeing so much lining up for this. I'll kind of give you an idea as to what I mean. I'm going to talk about a couple things. Let me move a couple things around here first. Hold on just a minute. And I'm streaming live right now on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. I didn't really title the video anything clickbaity for really. Just wanted to get something out there. And before I do, I want to go into, where is it? Because I was looking at Legacy Network, and I'm like pretty shocked. I'm going to go ahead and show this. This is Legacy Network right now. It's trading at $1.61. It's up almost 11 cents over the month. And Legacy Network has been a sponsor of mine. And, I don't know if we're moving forward with anything or not right now. It is what it is. But if I'm looking at their price action, they basically started back January 8th at around $1.18. And actually lower than that. January 7th, they basically kicked off at 96 cents. And they're getting close to doubling that. So you've already, people that have bought in on the LGCT token are doing pretty well. Even when the market is down, they're not. Now, granted, volume isn't exceedingly high, but generally across the board, they're doing about $1 million a day in trade volume, and that's up 8.5%. So they're doing all right. Market cap's around 27.5 million. And listen, this is all for an app, basically. The majority of this is focused around their app, it's kind of an AI-driven course app. That's relevant to a whole bunch of different things, whether it's relationships, career, health, and skills, and other different things. And I'm thinking about getting my daughter on this for some stuff because I'm trying to teach my daughter more about AI. And I just demonstrated the power of AI last night. I was helping her with her math homework. And, you know, listen, I like to think of myself as a fairly bright guy, but I do not remember anything about fractions. I mean, I just don't. And, you know, my daughter's 12 and she's, you know, working on all this stuff where she's finding the area and like, you know, just calculating all these fractions, and she has to show her work, which is good because it shows that you're not using AI for a lot of the stuff. But she was really, really struggling. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, what's the best way to go about this? So basically what I did was I pulled up Chat GPT, and I would take a screenshot of her problem, and I'd say, walk me through solving this. And it would walk me through. I wouldn't show her, but I would basically say, okay, what do you think you're supposed to be doing? And I'd say, work through it.